We are live, I'm sure. And I'm working this out. It's been a bit of a rough morning. Ooh, everything is a bit difficult. But
We
that's
are
the way
live.
it is. So yes, you can see that it says, I love camera confidence. That's actually a coaching group that I'm a part of. And they take a photo at the end of their videos every week during the coaching call. And some weeks, I have to admit it, I'm not always put together. And so I really wanted to create a photo that looked like I was there and alive and alert and paying attention and all of those things. Partly for the photo, just for the fun at the end of it. But it got me to thinking that you might want to learn how to make and create your own virtual backgrounds for Zoom. I'm going to, like magic, show up on top of this other person. Boom. And there I am, showing up in your real world. And you can see the background behind me. And so that's still like showing, right? The person around me. There she is. And if I go sit over here, I kind of cover her up. So therefore, I could actually use this. And as long as I'm sitting kind of in this position, and I remember that she's back there, that I could sit like this and they wouldn't even know. And then if I needed to go take a break, I could just have her show back up again. Poof, like that. I might want to make her a little bit smaller if I was going to use it in that particular way. But I really made it just for being a background. So there you go. We're going to do that. I'm going to take off the virtual background here for a moment. I'm going into my choose virtual background under the video portion in Zoom and taking that off. And then I'm going to have myself show up. That was just the back of a piece of paper that you were saying. How fun is that, right? So let's arrange this because I didn't think about arranging my office first. Now we're going to go and create that background. So here we go. I'm going into a new tab. I'm going to go into Canva. When we go into, I need to share my screen or you won't see any of this. Yep, here we go. Share screen. And there we are. And over here, we're going to click on, so I just went to canva.com, right? I have an account. I have a pro account. You might have a free account. And then you're going to go over here and you're going to go find Zoom virtual background. If it's not showing, you can actually type it in here, Zoom, and then it comes up. And you can see these Earth Day ones, funny Zoom virtual background. Let's go look at that just for fun. What's already there, you can take this and edit it and change it. Okay, so these are funny ones that you can put up. Hello, everyone. How cute. Right? So this is, you could choose one of these and simply download it as is, and you would have your own background and it would have movement and all of those things to it. So if we go back to home, I'm going to do that one more time. Bananas, how cute. Create. Then we're going to click on Zoom. We're going to click in Zoom because we're looking for virtual backgrounds, right? So now we Earth Day ones. These are all going to be on the left-hand side here, ones that are related to Earth Day. There we go. Global action. So it looks like they made some templates and then shared them with everyone for Earth Day so that those who went could all have similar things. So we're going to go one more time to the home page. Go back to create. Click in a Zoom. Virtual background right there. And now real quick before I continue on, I'm going to pop into the YouTube showing of this window. Oh, nope, it's not there. Is it here? Here we go. Now you're looking at my YouTube one while I'm sharing. And I'm going to share this into Facebook, into my group, because I tried to go live in the group and wasn't able to. Sharing in a group. No, yep, there we go. We can bring up the groups. This is the group I want to share it in. Okay, going live on YouTube as Facebook was not playing nice. Come on over and join in the Canva. Join in Convo as I create live. Creating a virtual background for Zoom using Canva. Alrighty. If you guys don't want to come over, you can actually keep watching from where you are. So they won't see that though, because it wasn't shared there yet. Alrighty, there we go. That is now shared into the group so that the people who normally would be watching that in the group can watch it in the group. And for those who are watching from in the group, welcome. And we are over in Canva. And we are doing an untitled. All right, so I'm going to start again just so that it's all there. Alrighty. Create a design, type Zoom in the here. Let me just X out. So right, create a design. And then because I've looked up Zoom, they're showing up there. But in case they didn't show, since Zoom is at the end of the alphabet, there'd be a long list. You can actually click Zoom and then bring up the virtual background. And then it opens it in a new window. And it gives you some choices over here on the left that you can choose from. They have some fun ones, they have some funny ones, they have some Earth Day ones, they have all different kinds of them. And if you saw the beginning of the show, you would see that I had used this background. And then what I did was added graphics to it and a picture so that it made, let me go and show you. Choose a virtual background. I'm going to choose it. It made this one right here. So there I am, and here I am here. So this, I was saying earlier that you can kind of make one where you're there, but then if you needed to go to the bathroom or something, so you might want to be dressed the same, right? You just cover that up and boom, you're still looking like you're there and you're paying attention, you're attentive. Kind of a little trick, but I created this because they take a photo at the end of the camera confidence training coaching. And I wanted to be able to have a camera that was, a photo that was nice looking on those days when I don't feel so nice. Okay, I'm going to go back to none for my background. And you're seeing the piece of paper and poof, now you're seeing me. So that is how you get a virtual background to show up on its own without anything, is you put a piece of paper over, white paper, over the camera hole. And then the virtual background will show up and you're not there. So if you wanted to do, say you wanted to do radio or something and you just wanted a still picture, this is a great way to be able to record a podcast or record video. Use Facebook Live, use repurpose.io to go ahead and get that audio ready for you, and you don't have to do that piece of it. Yes, that's trick. Okay, you're learning tricks today. Okay, so that one there was a still picture. This is a moving one. Ooh, I don't know if I want to do moving today. So as I was saying earlier, you could actually just pick this and download it right by itself, and you're good. You've got the background. So this is the one I think that I accidentally, oh no, it's not. There's one that I accidentally got rid of on Zoom that came with Zoom, and I want it back again. And it was with ocean waters moving. Oh, that kindness ripple. How cute is that? So I'm not sure if they have it here or not, but I might look around later and see if it's there. So you could upload your own video and pop it in here. I don't know how long the videos are. Let's go look. This is the way my brain works, a little at a time. this one was a video. Does it say how long it is? It does not. Oh yes, 10 seconds. So you could put your own 10-second video up and go ahead and you can clip them, you can edit them. There's all kinds of things you can do. How about if we go in here? This is kind of a fun one, but that all moves too. Ooh. So you don't have to create anything. There are a lot of them already created here in there, but let's create one of our own, just because then it's ours and we own it and we don't have to worry about it. Sometimes I can find something that I like kind of the basic background of and then want to kind of edit it. Yeah, see, like I don't know about those things. I kind of like the folded piece of paper. It's kind of fun. That's a nice one. I'm at the beach. Leave me alone. All right, so I'm waffling a little here, so I need to make a decision. Let's go with this one that's made. Okay, it's made, but it does not match my brand colors. So we're going to go in here into the background, and I've got my brand colors down here, my Be Bold You colors. We're going to start by changing that. Then we're going to change this one to one of my brand colors. Maybe there. And then you see down here at the bottom, it has change all. We're going to click on that, and it's going to change all of those to that. It did not, however, change the wording. You still have to go in and change that one on your own. And then I may keep that color, even though it's not one of my normal brand colors, I might keep it. The other thing that I could do is go in and do the green. No, I'm going to keep the yellow because it's quite nice. So, and then I'm going to move this way up at the top. And the reason I'm moving that is because when you put this into a Zoom, you're going to see. So now we're going to download the PNG. And now we're going to go back to our Zoom window. Oh. We're going to actually go into our Zoom. We're going to, I need to share my whole screen. So I'm going to stop the share. Then I'm going to start a new share that is sharing the whole desktop so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, I am going into my video settings, my choose a virtual background. When I'm in here, I'm clicking on the plus. I'm adding an image. Now I'm going to my downloads where I just made that design. And I didn't rename it or anything. So untitled design, I'm going to pop it in here and boom. Now you see why I moved that way to the top, because if you kind of push this back and I shrunk down a little bit, which I can't do in this chair, but you could put it so that you've got something overhead. You need to think about that when you're creating a Zoom background is to, you know, do I really want that to be seen when I'm not there? Or when I am there? Because right now it's kind of in the way. I could like lean out of the way so you could read it. I find that if you're using this horizontal view, putting things either in this upper right hand or upper left hand corner works well. Or if you're like used to sitting on one side of the screen, you can use this side of the screen for your items. And let me show you, I have this one here, which is the book that I wrote right there. Actually, sorry, this is the book that I am writing. This is the workbook that goes with the book that I wrote. The book that I wrote is called Becoming Bold You. And I don't have a picture of that right here to show you, but I should probably do a picture of that one. Maybe I could do it a little up in this left-hand corner. So that is, and I created that one. I've created all these other ones, like here's Zoom. This was before I realized that I needed to kind of have it more be on the left. Yeah, it doesn't show as much as it could. So, and then if I take my little handy dandy paper and make myself disappear, I used this as a welcome screen for when people came into my Zoom class, right? So when they came in, this is what they saw. It was a welcome, the basic training for Zoom. So, and what I do for training for Zoom is I do how to use it. I'm not a Zoom expert. I used to say I was a Zoom expert, but I was corrected, and rightly so. I'm not a Zoom expert, and I don't want to tell you that I'm a Zoom expert. However, I am super good at discovering settings and finding where you can change things up and change things around. So that is my Zoom specialty, and my specialty in many things. So as I flip out of screen sharing here. All right, virtual background, that's the one we were on. What else have I created for? I created this one, which was for, we used this one when we were having church. It's probably not showing because I've got this here in the way. When we were having church services at home. So I had that one. This was for Easter morning. I brought that one in. I didn't create that. I didn't create this. I brought those in as graphics that I paid for to be able to use. I paid for them to be able to use them and then use them in these situations because, you know, they were wonderful. This one here I did create. A friend of mine gave me this picture of his church. And then I went ahead and put on, you know, a couple of announcements and things on there so that we could use that, you know, be thankful in all circumstances. That was one of the weeks he was preaching and what he was sharing about. I also created this one, the Be Bold You on Air podcast. I use that when I'm on the air if I want to show people where I live and what I'm doing. So you too could listen to, oh, wrong way. Wait, I have to point forward, man. And you see, this is the kind of the danger of virtual screens, right? Because you can have some really weird stuff happening. Your hand can completely disappear. So you have to really watch what you're doing. But here we are, podcast. If you haven't listened to that, that's USA Sundays at 5 p.m. Yep. Alrighty, so there is a few things and a very quick introduction to creating backgrounds for Zoom, virtual backgrounds. And the nice thing is Canva has it all the right size for us already. How fun and cool is that? We're going to stop that share. And we're going to say thank you so much for watching and listening and tuning in. I will go and check all of the, I'm going to go into YouTube right now actually and check all of the conversations. Let me go back here. Sorry. Oops, I stopped the share anyway. So yeah, I'm going to pop over to YouTube and see if there's any conversation happening. No, because we're still new here. We're still new. So awesome. Have an amazing day. And we shall talk to you again next week. Bye-bye. Oh, right. If you're not a part of the Live Online Learning Facebook group, you might want to join that one. And I will put that comment in I will put that link, in the description here on YouTube. And also, here on YouTube because it's already in there. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. End the meeting. Not end the meeting, end the live.